Here's a terrifying story structured into 3 parts based on your theme: whispers in the dark. No one knows they've come for you. This narrative will both engage the viewer and motivate them to interact with your content. Let's dive in. It always starts with the whispers. Faint, almost imperceptible at first, like a distant breeze stirring dead leaves in a forgotten forest. But then they grow, closer, clearer. You try to convince yourself it's just your mind playing tricks. After all, you're alone in the dark, aren't you? But deep down, you know the truth. They're not just voices in your head. They've come for you, and no one knows. Stay with me till the end, because by then, you'll understand exactly why they're here. 3 weeks ago, Sarah moved into a quiet suburban house, looking for a fresh start. Everything seemed perfect. The kind of neighborhood where you could hear the chirping of birds in the morning and feel the soft rustle of trees in the wind. But at night, it was different. The moment the sun dipped below the horizon, the silence took on a sinister quality. It started small, barely audible whispers creeping through the walls. At first, she thought it was just her neighbors talking late into the night. But the whispers, they were wrong. They came from places no voices should come from: the basement, the attic, even inside her own bedroom walls. And they only spoke when she was alone. One night, unable to take it anymore, Sarah decided to investigate. Armed with nothing but a flashlight, she descended into the basement, where the whispers seemed loudest. The air down there was thick, heavy, like something was watching her. She swept the beam of light across the room, expecting to find nothing. But then she saw them, shadowy figures, barely visible. But there, huddled in the corner, watching. They weren't human. As Sarah backed away, the whispers grew louder, now forming words. "We've come for you." The figures began to move closer, and no matter how fast she ran, the whispers followed, filling her mind with terror, pulling her deeper into darkness. She locked herself in her bedroom, but it didn't stop. The voices were inside now. They were in her head, and no one else could hear them. As she sat trembling in the corner, she realized something terrifying. They weren't just here for her body, they wanted her soul, and they wouldn't stop until they had it. Desperate, she tried to scream, but the whispers drowned her out. The last thing she saw before the light went out was her reflection in the mirror. Only it wasn't her anymore. It was them. The whispers. They never leave. And once they've come for you, there's no escape. Now the question is, are you alone right now? Can you hear them too? If this story sent chills down your spine, make sure to subscribe for more terrifying tales just like this one. Leave a comment below and share your own stories. What's the scariest thing you've experienced in the dark? And remember, sometimes the silence can be more dangerous than any sound.